My favorite thing about cross country is being able to eat whatever I want and not get fat because I know I'll just run it off.
Yeah, okay. My favorite thing about cross country is all the close friends that I've made the past couple years.
Like Will.
And Matt.
The homies.
The best thing about cross country is having fun in the locker room.
And messing around on long runs is fun too.
I think the best thing about cross country is how the work that you put in, like, directly relates the success that you have in the sport. With hard work, like, good things will come.
I think the best part about cross country is just the community. There's a lot of really good people in this program, and it's a lot of fun to be here.
My favorite thing about cross country was being suspended from 5 meets this year and cheering on my friends.
The best thing about the cross country program that I've been involved in for the last 4 years would definitely be the people that you meet and the friendships that you make. And when you spend so much time with somebody, like you wake up every morning and you're like, they're the first face that you see and you see them even more than every morning, they kind of become someone that you're always going to want to go to. They're going to be the first source of, oh, I had a bad day and here's who I'm going to lean on. And so the best thing about cross country would definitely be the community that I've been surrounded by and my best friends that I will forever be grateful for.
The hardest part about cross country for me was getting here on time because we would have to be here by 7:10 and I would wake up at like 7 and I'd like run all the lights. Not actually, but like I'd be going really fast and almost getting pulled over, but it's okay because I haven't.
The most challenging thing about cross country would be waking up early.
There's been many times where
We have both almost
missed a meet.
missed a meet, yeah.
And also the hardest thing is also like sacrificing hangout time with your friends and family because you have to like wake up early.
Yeah.
Especially on Saturdays with the meets in the mornings. Kind of sucks, but yeah.
I'd say the worst part about cross country was getting up early. That sucked.
Yeah, I didn't like waking up early, and I had to pack my outfit the night before. That's a lot of work.
It's whack.
The worst/most challenging thing about cross country would have to be the sacrifice that we have to make. Waking up every morning super early, going to bed late, trying to do homework, not being able to stay at all the football games because we gotta get to sleep for our early meets, not being able to eat whatever we want. Our sport, it's the most physically challenging, I would argue. And so it also comes with the most commitment, and that's definitely the most challenging thing.
I think the most challenging thing in cross country would probably be staying self-motivated. Like, you can be good just off of just staying with the training plan, but to be really good, you have to like do your own workouts sometimes and get some extra mileage in, you know. And yeah.
The most challenging part about cross country is probably doing 5-mile tempo runs. Those suck pretty bad.
The most challenging part of cross country is probably not being able to run varsity this year. 'Cause that sucked.
How was that challenging?
I don't know. I think the most challenging part of cross country is having to run in some of those courses that we've had, because I remember we'd practice in the mornings way before the sun's out and it'd be really flat, and then we get to Saturday and it would be 100 degrees and we'd have to run on these really hilly courses. It'd just be like, what? How are we supposed to do that?
What was the question again?
What's the most challenging part of cross country?
Running like 8 miles and only having like 20 minutes to shower and eat breakfast.
Friendships that'll last a lifetime.
That's a lot.
It's not what I've gained.
It's what I lost.
Whoa.
Cross country has meant the world to me. Cross country has helped me discover my love for running. Many people ask me all the time, like, why would you want to run? That's ridiculous. I hate running. And I'm like, yeah, me too sometimes, because it takes everything to pursue it and to get better. The cross country program has helped me keep going even when it gets really hard. And because of that, I've discovered that I absolutely love running, and I cannot imagine my college career without it.
I think my favorite memory from cross country is all the hype circles that we do right before the JV meet. It was just really motivating and encouraging, and it was a lot of fun.
My favorite memory is the JV chant. Pretty hyped me up every meet and inspirational.
Was it?
Yes.
My favorite memory from cross country is probably Caleb. We're making a video. My favorite memory is probably playing in the rain at Muddy Meets.
My favorite memory is probably having a dance party in the locker room.
Favorite moment in cross country probably has to be team dinners. Just brings everyone closer together and makes everyone more like friendly, you know.
My favorite memory on the cross country team was probably a Beyblade battles to death in the locker room, because if you lost, you died.
My favorite memory from cross country would have to be probably the girls team making regionals my freshman year, or the girls team making state this year. My freshman year, I was surrounded by a group of 7 girls that I absolutely adored and I looked up to in every single way, and it was a really good environment. Even though we weren't maybe the fastest bunch of girls, I remember training with them like we were, and training with them like we had one goal, and that was region. And it was a really big deal to us that we were doing so well, and everybody was super motivated, and that would be my best memory.
My favorite memory of cross country was when we had Bean Day this year, and all of us came to the locker room. We all brought our favorite kind of beans. We all like talked about them for a while, and then said like why we liked them. And then we all went to ACO the next day, and we donated them all to charity. And I think that was great. It was a good show cross country. And then my other favorite thing was the JV hype circle before every race. Speaking of salaries. Dylan! It's great.
It's brought us very close together.